how can HR help the business identify the critical skills for the future?
So I think I almost feel like HR in general is a little bit behind because the market dynamics and the speed is already dictating that already. So that's one thing we're acknowledging, that we need to be a little bit faster, more agile and anticipatory with data to think about that. I guess my simple answer, David, is focus. And what I mean by that is, I think the days of old, we were trying to do master capital S strategic workforce planning and trying to capture everything. And I don't think the environment, because it's always changing, it's so fast, we have learned to be much more laser focused. So indeed, I mentioned the digital roles. Everyone's recruiting for digital. The market is hot. Retention is challenging. And we have, through data, aggregated the current, but more importantly, the forecasted critical roles that we see, regardless of what unit or entity or geography. What is that pool that we want to focus on? So we will do a rapid POC in the next 6 months. Our CEO is mandating and funding and supporting this. And it's nothing fancy, but the idea is really working with the business on, are these the roles? And then using external data to flesh on a granular level, what are the key skills? What's the marketplace tell us? What's the pay competitive landscape? And all the way down to career and training and upskilling for those roles. And that's something we just kicked off in October. And we have very clear commitments that we have to have some results by early next year. But that proof of concept will be an interesting way that gives us a snapshot on the most critical roles for business and what they need in there. So I'm quite stressed, but quite excited about that ask.
And as you said, it's that focus, isn't it? Let's identify the 20 key roles and let's really focus our efforts on that rather than trying to be too broad and trying to pick everything off.
Yeah, we're trying to get away from a perfect academic exercise, if you will, a little more agile. And of course, it has to be automated. I really don't want to hand around spreadsheets. So we're also thinking about ways to leverage the open talent market, right? Because at a granular level, you can declare skills, you can see future skills. So that red thread, if we can connect it to the technology platform, to the business skills needs, we could do something pretty interesting in that space.
In this series, we will be speaking to a range of senior leaders who are pushing a data-driven and digital HR agenda. Make sure that you subscribe via your podcast app of choice and also via our YouTube channel for free and regular interviews with the digital HR leaders of the future.